Most legacy brands convince their customers that they have a heritage, but mostly it's just a story. However, at Ferragamo, I saw the proof. Salvatore Ferragamo was not a shoe genius only. He knew he was building a name for himself. He made a second pair of each custom shoe he built for Hollywood stars to keep one for himself. And I feel that it wasn't for his ego. He knew he was gonna have a museum one day. For the first time, I witnessed the reality of a heritage that a luxury brand has.
In the last video, I asked if I could take a peek behind their production process. And to my surprise, they invited me to Florence, to their museum, which I just arrived, and it's an impressive building in a great location in Florence.
Which is still owned by the Ferragamo family. And the building was purchased by Salvatore Ferragamo only 5 years after he restarting his business by renting 2 rooms in that palace. If you're in Florence, even you're not into shoes or fashion, go check it out. It's a truly inspiring story. After the museum and the palace tour, we proceeded to their modern factory in the Florence region, where they make their shoes in-house. I haven't seen many shoe factories, to be honest, but this facility looked modern and advanced from every sense. Clean architecture, state-of-the-art machinery, and capable Italian craftspeople. They walked me through the entire process of making a woman's shoe. It was impressive. The elegant end product doesn't even show much of the stitches. So I couldn't help but wonder how this shoe will hold up itself. At the end, it's gonna carry a human weight. But it's so light, it looks so minimal and elegant. Can it really last a long time, given how much money you're paying for it? That was my question to them. So now I received the third product that we're gonna review from Ferragamo. It's actually the shoe we have been seeing in the making in their factory, and now we have the finished one. Actually, we started from making it and now we're gonna deconstruct it. So let's open the box and see what's inside. Okay, yeah, this was the shoe we've seen in the making here. Recognize the pattern, the dressed heel, and yeah, the heel bottom. Take both of them. It's the lambskin. I've seen the lambskin that they were cutting. It's gorgeous. Yeah, this is very fine workmanship. Now it's a sleek product. It's a tiny product. So all the edges are thinned down, scarred to a certain level. It's definitely an art to work with these kind of crafts. You know, perfectly cleanly crafted at every step, every time, again and again is a trick. So I've seen the lambskin they use here. It's perfect with the smell of it. Inside linings all leather. So let's start peeling the layers slowly and you see what behind the curtain. Again, the glues in the shoe industry amazes me so much. Like, they're so strong. So we're unpeeling the layers, the shoe upper, and the whole thing is glued onto the bottom, which the machines we've seen in the factory, there's only a couple staples, nails here that is going through the shank in the between. This is full sole leather. Cut it and show. This is a full thickness sole leather, vegetable tan leather, completely serving as your sole under the shoe. There's super sharp nails there. And again, it's so nicely montaged together that I'm having difficulty peeling it. Let's see if I can take off the lining leather. So the lining is also another lambskin. There is a padding above the lining. In between is also wrapped with the same lambskin that we see outside. So now this layer is the shank of the shoe, which supports the entire weight of the body. I found the metal shank in between the mold of the shoe, the bottom core of the shoe. I don't know what kind of weight this could support, but this is definitely more than a woman's weight. It's super legit. You can't break it. There's no way. And in the leather side, there's the lining, there's the upper, the lambskin, which is supported with a non-stretch material, nailed down with this super tiny nails, gold looking, perhaps brass nails, that stabilizes the leather into the middle core of the shoe. Okay, let's open the outer and the upper leather and the inner lining. Okay, now separated the upper top level lambskin. I love what I'm seeing. Same thing inside, the inner lining, lambskin and non-stretch materials inside. So in this deconstruction, it was a different learning for me how difficult it is to take apart, because it's so sleek looking shoe. A lot of components are formed and sticked through machinery. Strength and resistance the materials have inside. I was cutting my hands a couple times because it's so hard the knife doesn't go through. It's an insanely sharp knife. So it was about how durable it is, how difficult it is to deconstruct for such a lightweight, elegant looking shoe. Now, having dissected 3 products from Ferragamo, I have seen the substance behind the label. For the first time, visited their museum, visited their factories, touched to their leathers, talked to their artisans, and saw the heritage in the museum with my own eyes. Everything they claimed and people perceived had a proof behind it, and I got to experience it, thanks to them opening the doors for me. Now I'm convinced that when I buy a Ferragamo piece, I'm not buying a bunch of fluff. It comes with a substantial piece of a heritage coming from a shoe genius, as well as top-of-the-line materials I expect from a luxury brand.